So this area must be like a nesting area for catfish. I think they're making their homes in the sand, in the mud. I don't think they're feeding right now. If you can see closely, they're all like jumping out of the water and stuff. They're probably burrowing, but there's like hundreds of them over here. But this is certainly not the fish I want to catch. There's like hundreds of catfish right here. So I'm still trying to walk to my destination. I've been walking for about 30 minutes. Or should I say hiking. And yeah, I'm trying to reach a point where it kind of sticks out into the Hudson River, so that I can, try to get away from all the catfish. It doesn't say no fishing, so I guess I'm good. So the hike that I'm walking on right now is going to lead me to the furthest point of this peninsula that stretches into the Hudson River. So hopefully there's no other fishermen over there, because I got 2 surf rods and I got my jigging rod. But so far I haven't seen anybody here. Maybe because today is a weekday. Alright guys, I made it to the spot. This is the furthest I could go on this peninsula, and right in front of me is the Hudson River, and I guess I gotta climb down over here. It's a pretty steep drop off. I guess I could climb down here. I would say it's like 20-30 feet down, but yeah, I'm gonna try to go down there and fish from there. Hopefully I don't break my neck. I got my usual high-low rig, but this time I'll put 3 hooks on it. I got some clam over here, clam and clam. I try to put different parts of the clam on all of my hooks. This is a size 7/0 hook, size 5/0 hook, and a size 4/0 hook. And I got a 3-ounce pyramid sinker on the bottom. And this is 30-pound monofilament connected to a swivel. And then for my main line, I got 20-pound braid. So yeah, I'm gonna cast this one out. And then while this is in the water, I'm going to start setting up my second surf rod. Oh, and I had to get in the water because my fishing rod was too long for me to properly cast. So I just needed a few more feet so that I could get the right amount of leverage. So yeah, I think for my second surf rod, I'm going to probably go around this corner and go onto that rock over there. It's pretty tight over here. So currently I managed to set up both of my surf rods. One of my rods, I got a high-low rig on it, and my other rod, I got a fish finder rig on it. And they both got clams. So let's see which one outperforms the other. And I'll show you my fish finder rig right now. So this is my fish finder rig. I got a clam on the bottom over here, and my sinker is right there in the middle. So what's cool about this rig is that once the fish takes it in its mouth, it's gonna start running, and then it won't even notice until it gets hooked, because this sinker is actually sliding on my braided line. So yeah, there's like hundreds of tutorials on how to make fish finder rigs on YouTube, and this is my first time doing it. I think high tide is coming in right now because the waves are getting a little bit more rough. But you know, the good thing about today is that the water isn't that cold, so I could walk in the water a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to cast out my high-low rig and then my fish finder rig. Okay, so my high-low rig is in the water right now. I'm going to cast out my fish finder rig. The tricky part about this is that I can't really see both of my rods at the same time. So I got one over there, and then I gotta walk around the corner with my second rod. I think this is a channel catfish. It's not a blue catfish. It's kind of greenish looking. It's not blue or gray. So yeah, it's kind of spiky. And I set this one back in the water. So that was on the fish finder rig. My high-low rig is still here. I might as well reel it in since I reeled my fish finder rig in. kind of a bigger one. I think this is also a channel catfish. I think that's what they call it. It's kind of greenish looking. Alright guys, so before I was using clam, but now I'm using some shrimp. And let's see if I could get a different species of fish, but they say catfish will eat anything. So yeah, let's see what this could get me. Got shrimp here, shrimp, and shrimp. And this is on my high-low rig. And I got the same bait on my fish finder rig. I'm going to cast this one out and hope for the best. Hope for some striped bass. Because I'm tired of this catfish. The rocks are very slippery. So now I'm going to cast my fishing rod with the fish finder rig on it. At least I know that the fish finder rig is, at least it works. It's my first time using it, so pretty happy about that at least. Yeah, I got no idea where that landed, but I don't want to reel it back in. I already casted it. But the tide is coming in pretty quickly. I only got probably like 3 feet of space over here. So I'm probably going to fish for, I would say, maybe an hour or 2 hours. I had no idea that the Hudson River has so many catfish in it. Yeah guys, pretty soaked right now, at least the bottom half of my body. Let me show you guys. But at least the water is not freezing. It's kind of windy right now, but not too windy. Alright guys, I think I got another fish at the end of my line, so yeah, you guys can watch me reel this in. Something took both of my shrimps. So since that was unsuccessful, showing you guys my fish finder rig. I don't even know if my shrimp is still on my hook because I couldn't see where it landed. Might as well reel this in and rebait both of my rods. Alright, I rebaited again, and this is going to be my third attempt. It might be my final attempt, because right now it's 4:15, and the tide is coming in pretty quickly. So yeah, it took me like an hour to walk in here in the first place. So yeah, I'm going to do my last cast for both my high-low rig and then my fish finder rig somewhere over there. Alright guys. So I think my line snapped because before I was trying to cut seaweed off of my line, and I accidentally cut into my line just a little bit. A leader, not my line. I guess that's it for the high-low rig. It's just gonna depend on the fish finder rig for now. Yeah, I'm pretty soaked. It's fish finder rig. The shrimp is on there pretty good. I like how the shrimp is in the same shape as my circle hook. Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a day and I'm gonna pack up and start heading home. Today we caught 2 catfish. See you guys in the next video. I also forgot to mention, if you guys want to stick around and come join me for some Korean beef soup, it's called galbi tongue, then just stick around until the next clip. And the link to the restaurant will be down in the description below. So a quick tip, this soup is very expensive, but you could get it at a reasonable price at any H Mart. Alright, peace. The chicken of the woods.